Hey guys, here's everything you'll need to make this mob farm for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. To start it up, you're going to pillar up 100 blocks in the air. And it doesn't have to be scaffolding. I recommend using scaffolding if you don't have an elytra. But once you pillar up 100 blocks, you can place a block and then go up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go up by 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then connect them up and fill in that gap. And then you should have something like this. Once you got that, you're gonna place 2 blocks right here, 2 blocks right here, and 2 blocks right there. You might want to extend your platform out one more like that, but then you're gonna grab a chest, put it right here, and a hopper right into that chest like that. Then you can place a rail on top of that hopper, and a minecart with hopper on top of that rail. Once you got that, you can place blocks on top of these like this, one more layer going all the way around like this, and cover up that top like this. You're gonna place 2 blocks right here, and then 2 upside down staircases like that, so you're still able to open that chest. Now you're gonna bring these up by 2 blocks going all the way around like this on each side. 2 blocks, 2 blocks, and you're gonna place redstone on top of all of them. This. Now you want to grab your observer and make sure that they're facing this way so that the eyes are facing towards the redstone. You do this by breaking the block, going behind it, and placing it just like that, and it should be in the correct way. And yeah, you're gonna want to do that for all of that and like this. And then when you have that, you can place your pistons on top of those regular blocks just like this, and then put regular blocks on top of those pistons. You should end up with a trident killer that looks something like this. So if we go ahead and put a lever right here, flick that lever on and off, you should see that this should be going around in a circle just like that. So we're gonna go ahead and turn it off and throw our 2 tridents in there. Boom, boom, just like that. And you're actually gonna want to replace these blocks with hay bales, and this is to reduce the fall damage of them so that the trident killer can kill them instead of fall damage. But yeah, once you got that, you can go ahead and throw your 2 tridents in there, and don't worry, it doesn't matter what durability they're on, they will never break while they're in this trident killer. All right, so this is trident killer part done. Now we're gonna pillar up 14 blocks from these blocks right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, just like that. And you're gonna go ahead and do that on all of these blocks. Alrighty, and when you're done, it should be looking something like this. Pretty much a big pillar right on top of that trident killer. And yeah, once you got that, you're gonna come to the very top and pillar out 1, 2, 3 blocks right there. 1, 2, 3 blocks right there. 3 blocks right here, and 1, 2, 3 blocks right there. And you should end up with something like this. Once you have that, you're gonna go ahead and connect up these corners right here, and on all the other sides. And then you should end up with something like this. And then you're gonna want to fill in these gaps on the outer corner. And when you're done, you should end up with this pretty big platform. So once we have that, we're gonna go ahead and add a wall going around this. So make sure to pillar out a block and add a 1 block wall going around this entire farm. Just like this. Alright, so now you're going to want to grab your pumpkin and place it on any of these corners of the farm. If you see that your stem does not line up with the inside of the farm, you're going to want to move it so that it does. So my stem is pointing this way, so we're going to want to move it to this side so that the stem points to the inside of this farm. So you're going to do that too. And once you got that, you're going to want to grab your buttons and place it closest to that melon. So just like that. And then you're going to basically skip a block, place a button, skip a block, place a button, and keep doing that at the end. And once you get to the end, you're going to go up and do this. And you're basically going to keep placing these buttons in this pattern until you run out of room. And yeah, when you're done, it should be looking something like this. Yours might be a bit different, but that's okay. But yeah, you should have this little grid pattern with your buttons. So now when you're done with that, you want to fill these spots that don't have buttons on them with scaffolding. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and boom, there we go. It's kind of hard to tell because of the texture pack I have, but basically all those blocks that the buttons weren't on now have scaffolding on top of them. So once you got that, you can actually go ahead and get rid of your pumpkin. We don't need that anymore. And we're gonna want to raise this outer wall up by 1 more block going all the way around, so it should now be looking like this. And once you got that, you're gonna go to each corner and place a water bucket in each of these corners just like this, and it should perfectly flow to that middle of the farm just like that. And yeah, that is 1 layer of your farm pretty much complete. So you're now going to want to do that 4 more times on top of this farm. I know it's gonna take a while, but it will be worth it. And yes, if you would like to, you could add more for more loot, but 4 is a really good amount as it is. Alrighty, and there we go. I now have a total of 5 layers on this farm. So that first one we built, and then 4 on top. And if we go ahead and take a look inside here, each layer is 2 blocks tall. So we have the scaffolding and then the water on top, and that is it. So make sure it's two blocks tall on all of them. So you have your block, scaffolding, and then your water, block, scaffolding, water, and so on. And yeah, I have a total of 5 layers on that. You can add more if you want, but when you're done, your farm should now be looking like this. So yes, the farm is pretty much complete now. but there is a certain spot that you're gonna have to AFK at. So you're gonna wanna come down here to where your chest is, and you're gonna wanna bridge out 30 blocks from this block right here. All right, and so from this last block right here, you're gonna wanna bridge up 20 blocks. So 1, there we go, 20. And on that last block, you could place it right there. And that block right here is where you're going to AFK at to get pretty much the best rates of this farm. And yeah, once you built your AFK spot, you're pretty much good to go to use this farm. Remember, since you have a trident killer, if you're holding a sword with the looting 3 enchantment, you will get 3 times as much loot that you will usually get with this farm. So if you do have that, I recommend you use it. And yeah, that will be it for this tutorial.